All right. I hope we're live everywhere we're trying to be. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. It's good to be back in the chair. Yesterday we had some Basketball Africa League action, and that did big numbers over on the red platform. So that was quite splendid. All right, back to swinging away here on the show. Let that match window go up a bit, and we found an opponent under 800. We'll see how matchmaking treats us today. Let's start up our Tickfinity timer. Let's see if we can get 100 followers in 105 minutes. Feels a little laggy, guys. We're going to back out and try to find a better game. So I apologize for the wait. Coma, how's your day going? Thanks for tuning in today. Ryan Cortez in the house. What's up, Ryan? The right guy. Oh, feels so bad, the matchmaking does. You're able to get games now. Sounds splendid, buddy. How are the games treating you, Ryan? Niall and Shelby, welcome in. AK, gift to you. He doesn't support ad block. Hey, we appreciate it. I don't mind if you, whatever you do. I'm just glad you're here. Dude, you know I haven't talked to in ages? Is AP, Asian Power. I haven't talked to him in at least 2 years. If not 3 or 4. That it's been since he's been in here. I really should try to get a hold of him, see if he's doing okay. How are you doing, though? What's new out your way? Adrian, Jace, and Braxton, how are you guys? The matchmaking feels very laggy so far this morning. It's been a couple decades since definitely not AK. All right, we want to get into some baseball here, not just look to find a game all morning. May just have to take a bad match and hope for the best. Shy, welcome in. It AI, welcome in. Yeah, not super responsive, but I guess responsive enough. Nick, James, Lindsay, welcome into the stream. All right, we're at home. It's a double Ranger Swarm. All right, we got a game. You know what? It showed the other Trout card arts at the loading screen, and now it's showing the Shamrock Shake Trout. It's going good so far, so good. How about yourself, Ancho? Buddy's got a little swing and miss to the game. Lagging on the way into him, but we'll see how it treats us.
That's a ball.
What a game, right? Yeah, what are you guys doing? Do you guys prefer day games or night games when you're watching baseball? That's our question of the day today. Yeah, I can't get into Chase. How has the update felt? I just got on, dude. I don't know. Were they doing anything to fix the gameplay? I thought they were going to shrink the strike zone or something. So now if it touches the strike zone, it's supposed to be a strike. I think was the only like massive thing. They need to get rid of the cheaters and the lag and all that. Good so far. You got 99 Miggy. Very nice. Last night, some huge pulls from mini seasons. We might do some huge pulls if we get 100 followers. Get everybody on TikTok to follow, share, and like. Let's see. That's all you wanted to share, boss. You're going to get home early today. Well, I'm glad you're going to get to go home and have fun. AK, he's still playing last year's show. This isn't a good edition of it, so I don't think you're missing much. Yeah, I forgot about the update stuff, honestly, till you mentioned it right now, BG. Yeah, who wants to be stuck at work? I mean, work's good. It's a necessity of life, right? Having the dough to pay for what you want to do, but yeah, who wants to spend all your time there? Wilbur Abreu stepping in. Fly ball lifted to the left. I think Castro's got it. And we get a 1-2-3, top of the first. We're underway and ranked. Hope you're all having a good time. I see Brody, Ravens, Patrick, Jake, and Kevin coming in. What's up, guys? Got a few buddies chatting in the purple chat. You may have to ask some AI questions. AK, don't be a stranger. Thanks for checking on us. Best state to live in. Best for safety and jobs, Massachusetts and Washington. Best weather, Hawaii and California. Best for cost, Florida, Texas. Best overall happiness, New Hampshire, Minnesota. According to the AI. What state are you guys living in? Thomas claims he's my opponent. Thomas, hit the sub button. If you're really my opponent, Thomas, go ahead and concede the game. Thomas, find us on the red chat. Thomas, we'll talk to you post game, okay? Thomas had to send him out. I don't like chatting with people that I'm playing against. Dark Specta's in on the lurk. Thanks, Dark Specta. We like chatting with Dark Specta. This update is horrendous, says Carolina Cats. What's good and bad about it, Cats? I just got on. I've been playing for 6 minutes here, and most of it was trying to find a match. So we'll see how it goes. I heard that a lot of serial killers, and I don't mean Frosted Flakes eaters, live in Alaska because there's so much wilderness that it's hard to catch them. Sorry if that keeps you up at night, AK, but I have heard that. The ABS in the game. What do you mean the ABS is in the game? I can tap my head and it'll challenge the strike call? How do I use it? And you got me on the sinker inside. Probably should have pinch hit for Soto, but yeah, I thought I was on with Pete Crow Armstrong. I went to look at chat and then I realized he made a nice play to get Pete out. Was timing the guy out from red chat. No, it's okay. Yeah, it held up whatever thought profanity it perceived. Touch the strike zone anywhere it's a strike. Correct, but didn't they shrink the strike zone frame? So now it's a perfect strike zone. You know where it's a strike, your opponent knows where it's a strike. No half ball in and it's called a ball stuff. Probably better, I don't know. PCI shrinkage is more of a concern for me than that is. We'll adjust to the strike zone thing. Then like throwing in the frame and giving up the walk. What a play from Suarez on the bump. Hey, you can linger around. You don't have to go home. You can hang out with DonyellFreak. We like it when you're here. Definitely not AK. And that one is spun on by Juan Brito. We must have got it too much towards the handle. Billy Castro's got it in the glove. Glove it and love it for Castro. All right, JJ, Jose Herrera, Clarence, everything, Lincoln, Beaton, Tatum, all of you guys, welcome to the stream. We got to get you guys following on TikTok. Need follow, shares, and likes there. We get 100 followers, and I'm going to do a massive, and I mean huge, pack opening. That's what she said about the pack opening. A big queue of packs. So help me, help you, help myself. Yeah, stay active, TikTok buddies. Bentley, Billy, Tatum, what's up, guys? Who's winning the NBA Finals this year? What if the Orlando Magic get it done? Hey, what's up, Michael? How are you, buddy? Michael, who's your pick to win the NBA Finals? Cameron, welcome to the chat. Got some music in the head for definitely not AK. He's up against the wall, and he doesn't have enough room. And it feels like the first baseman sold there a little bit, like he could have reached out. Hey, Chatterhead, thank you for 55 months. What's up, buddy? Cameron's got a hot take for us. Broncos best team in the AFC going into this year. Maybe. It's gonna be interesting to see if they stay healthy for the Broncos, you know, and how Bo Nix does coming off the injury. So we got Chatterhead in the house, got Shauno win. Shauno, how about the Flyers? They took out the Penguins last night.
That's a ball.
Chatterhead, do you have any concerns about Boston and 76ers, or do you think it was just kind of a one-off game where Embiid popped off? I haven't watched the games. I've just been looking at the box scores. Bruins in 7 says Cormac on that series. Is the best way to get stubs WBC? Yeah, I think so. I mean, unless you want to buy and sell cards all day. If you want to flip, that'll probably make you more stubs more quickly. However, and it's a big however, some people have been getting banned for doing too many transactions too quickly. All right, so we had a hit, but not able to string the hits together. What's up, Sean of Detroit? How you been, friend? All right, so first follower was Isaac. We need 99 more for a massive pack opening. Isaac, who's your favorite baseball team? But yeah, the Flyers took care of the Penguins last night in overtime, so they win the Battle of Philly. There's no real way to flip anymore. The cheaters have all the packs, and all the cards are quick sell. I was assuming you could still make money selling uniforms and equipment, but I know equipment's lost a lot of value when they took the cap out of the Diamond Dynasty, portion of the game. Isaac's a Guardians fan. Michael likes the Yankees and Royals. Rubber match today between the A's and Royals coming up in, about 2 hours? Was disappointed the A's lost that first game in extra innings, but Witt hit that nice 3-run homer. If you got to watch that game, Michael. I thought I was going to at least knock that down, but didn't get there. Does every game feel laggy to you guys when you're in the matchmaking window? Or is it because I'm not playing at like 4 in the morning anymore? Maybe the servers are better because there's less strain on them. You hope the Celtics pull it together tonight, says Chowderhead. Did you see our Seahawks are opening against the Bears September 9th? No, I didn't realize that. I knew the schedule was due out pretty soon, but I didn't know it was on the 9th. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I wish we were playing a division rival. I know they got the Niners and the Rams going out to Australia, so I think playing the Cardinals makes more sense to me. But the Bears is a better matchup, of course. So yeah, Philly-Boston, big matchup today. Which you didn't understand says legit lids by Bando. I guess they may be thinking that it's just going to be too much of a blowout if Seattle plays the Cardinals, respectfully to Cardinal fans. I don't know why I got a dropped animation there. Is it because they preloaded the throw? Very annoying. Should have been out of the inning. But yeah, I don't know. I dislike that we're the Super Bowl champions and we're playing another marquee team that isn't necessarily a rival, Bando. But it's fine. We'll enjoy our ring ceremony and all that stuff. But I kind of wanted to rub the rings in the Niners or Rams fans' faces and their team. McVay or Shanahan, make them watch. All right, we stepped on the bag and then we applied the tag. Phillies doubleheader starts in 30 minutes. Oh, nice. I got MLB extra innings. I haven't been using it. I really should start watching some of these day games when I'm hanging out at home. Hey, what's up, Mason? Thanks for the resub, buddy. Jordan Campbell, thanks for following. How's your day going, Jordan? I should open up the packs that I got for you guys. Still laying here because I need to go buy some baseball cards. So we'll get a pack open for Chowderhead and Mason momentarily. Mason, are you going to any Cubs games this year? Ultra Rider, thanks for following, Ultra. If you guys just followed in, please check in with your favorite baseball team in the chat. What's up, Drew? I have the WBC PCA. I don't remember if I have live series Pete Crow Armstrong. The WBC I have P5, so he's my center fielder currently. Yes, very late. Gave me a decent exit velocity, but I'm rightfully out. I got jammed up. Ryan, he wants Pete Crow Armstrong. Stellars, he is a Mets fan. What's happening, Manchester? Thanks to you guys for tuning in on the Red platform. If you're in the Red, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up, of course. The question of the day today is night games or day games, and we got 67%, 6-7 prefers night games. I kind of like watching baseball in the day, if I can. Hey, thanks for subscribing, guys. We had a monster Red Chat stream yesterday. We had a Basketball Africa League, which is a small league that is connected to the NBA, and I had like 1,400 viewers when we peaked on the Red side for yesterday's stream. So maybe it's pushing my algorithm a little stronger. But yeah, welcome into all of you guys. Lucas, Manchester, and Stellars. I am multi-streaming, so I'm reading chat from TikTok, purple chat, red chat. Manchester, he's from India. When does the holiday season start for you guys again? It's like October, right? When it's Diwali and I forgot the other big holidays that are out that way. Good to see Zach Attack in the house and Nats fan. How are you guys? Drew, the Bravos are going great, right? Olsen had a walk-off home run last night. Boski says Olsen's his GOAT. I was telling you how good he was for a long time. Let's see. So Fridays are meant for 1:20 start time, says M Hop. Dom, thanks for following. How are you, Dom? But yeah, how's life in India? Do you guys watch a lot of baseball out in India, or are you more into cricket? I know the nation's more into cricket, of course.
Ball outside.
Yes, I'm not hitting well. Isn't great because we're on All-Star as far as I'm aware. Adjusting to the new strike zone. I do like that if it hits the frame, it's a strike, personally. I know we're used to it being something else, but it never made a lot of sense to me. It felt like it was mapped incorrectly. Like sometimes seemingly you'd have like 3/4 of the ball in and it wouldn't be a strike. In India, cricket is famous. Who's the greatest cricketer of all time? Is it Don Bradman? I know the Australian buddies would always tell me it was him. I would love to go out and hit some balls with a cricket bat. It seems like it would be a blast. Oh, there we go. Nats fan taking it to another level using the AI. Lurking for a minute. Don Bradman, all right. He had the highest test. Sachin Tendulkar, most runs in ODIs. Viv Richards is up there in the conversation. Mudahai? Mudalariana? I don't know. Probably completely botched it. Had the most wickets. If your wickets are low, I don't know what to tell you. Armando, welcome to the stream. How are you, Armando? You know, one thing I don't know, Nats fan, is those guys that have the high averages, if they also had to go up and bowl, because it's, you know, instead of pitching, it's bowling for the guy that's in that position that delivers the ball to the batter. I don't know if you're typically a two-way player or if you're a specialist when it comes to cricketing, right? So I don't really want Soto in the spot, considering we got Trout on the bench. Oh, it gave you an answer on cornhole. Can anybody tell me why Ranger Suarez is so effective? Is it his pitch mix? Is it the release point? Because I usually pitch fairly well with him, and I'm pitching him in this game as well.
No, that's down. Ball.
But why is Suarez good? And Trout gives it a ride. It's under 100 exit velocity. I think it's staying in, unfortunately. Thanks, Sharo. Tom, thanks for jumping in on the follow. You got my lights flashing, Tom. and you've extended the timer. Also, we're closer to a massive pack opening. Ranked, I'm number 17 in the world, Joshua. AI was hedging a little bit on that breakdown. Joshua, I might be pulling your leg. I don't know, dude. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Joshua? Well, not scoring runs. Usually not a great recipe. It's scoreless ball game here through 4 innings. Ranger Suarez is locked in on both sides of the ball. Designated pitcher in today's game. Here's Kyle Schwarber. Right now, Ben Rice. Does that mean that you're also a Yankees fan, Joshua? Or am I assuming too much? And I can't get him to bite. Right, Joshua's a Yankees fan. I know they're towards the top of the American League win-loss percentage. Well, be good to throw a strike. Oh, there you go. Here's the Godfathers. I think he gave a decent summary, although I don't really know too much of the lore of early streaming days. And it's going to be a Schwarbomb for Schwarber, and we're down a run. Knew that wasn't good when it sounded so good off the bat. Okay, so Schwarber catches one on the outer half. Said PCI shrink this. Here's Brito. Out of all those, I've worked with the 2 of the last 3. I haven't worked with Ninja a little bit through my production role with CSN. What's up, Malachi? How are you doing, friend? Hey, Zack Attack, any concerns for the Thunder going into the next round? Is everybody healthy for Oklahoma City? Just got a piece of the strike zone. It's a strike. Yeah, he's done a few Creator Sports Network events, Nats fan. So I don't remember if I have been direct with him or more with his managers and stuff. Pretty sure I jumped on a couple calls with his manager to get his computer set up for OBS for what was going to be needed for the day. I think he did a couple of the rodeo streams. It's been a minute, but it may have been within the last calendar year. Could almost guarantee you he wouldn't know who DonyellFreak was, though, if you popped over to his chat and asked about me. But that's okay. I'm not there to clout chase. Denzel, how are you? Thanks for following. Who's your favorite athlete, Denzel? I hope it's Denzel Clark, but we'll see. Yeah, they've had some big creators like a Litany, Nicolo. Shoot, trying to think of some of the other ones off the top of my head, but yeah, they have some massive streamers that come through occasionally for different events. Denzel, Aberdeen, and everybody on Kentucky's basketball roster. Do you intend to go to Kentucky when you get into college, or maybe you're already college age, Denzel, or maybe you're a college graduate already? I'm assuming you're young because you got the name Glazer. I don't know a lot of guys that are my peers in their 40s have handles that have Glazer in them. But, you know, who doesn't love a glazed donut? Alright, so Suarez, he's pitching a gym against me. You're hoping to go to Kentucky. What would you like to major in when you set foot on the Kentucky University campus, Denzel? My timings are terrible. I wonder if it reset my PCI settings, the sensitivities. Let's move it up a little bit. I do have the precision ring on, so I don't want to move in too slow. Like I'm not getting to the spot sometimes. And on top of the slurp. User Logan, Reno, Abe, Casey, Austin, welcome in everybody. Alright, so I got rang up under the new system. Not that that wouldn't have been a strike before, but maybe it would have. But I think what they did was shrink the strike zone box, right? So now if it's touching, it's a strike. More in conjunction with Major League Baseball rules. Jeremy, welcome in. Then we have a celebrity in the TikTok chat. It's Poop Fart Boy. How's it going there, Poop? Hope everything's going great your way.
That's the ball.
Lorenzo, Scooter, and Savage, welcome in, guys. This is hit well by Veritek. It's going to go under the shortstop. And we'll bring up the 9-hole hitter. Try to move the line with 2 outs. Jesus Mate. I don't know. I thought it was something a lot slower, not the sinker. And Mate's going to get that one in the 5.5 hole. He's fast enough to beat it out. We may have to lift Pete Crow Armstrong here to bring up a righty bopper. Here comes McGuire. We'll figure out the defense after the inning. I was looking sinker away. I don't think we got enough on it. Bummer. All right, so McGuire doesn't get the grand slam. And now, may have to give up the DH because I have Trout in the designated hitter spot. DTX, what's going on? Dallas, Texas, how are you? All right, McGuire's coming out. He was one and done. And we'll pinch it for the pitcher once it's his turn at bat. Playing some old National League rules baseball. Nats fan, do you miss the designated hitter or not having the DH? How about you, Shawno? Asking you guys specifically because you're fans of the National League. Should ask Mason when he comes back too. I personally miss not having the pitcher hit. I feel like there was a lot more strategy involved. You know, the double switches and when you would pull a pitcher a little early because you want to get that turn to maybe get some runs in. Nolan is not liking the new strike zone. That should have been my question of the day. You guys liking the new strike zone change or no? I may be in the minority, but I think the strike zone's better. Now I know visually if I'm throwing a strike or taking a strike, I know what I need to guard if I'm trying to spoil a ball foul or something too. It's going to take me a while to adjust, but it's the same for all of us, getting used to the new strike zone. If I'm touching the zone, it's a strike. Don't like the universal DH. Yeah, I don't like the universal DH. Oh, that one's fair, so bad start to the inning here for Suarez. I like it fine, Card Sand, but I think everybody that's chatted with me about it so far hasn't enjoyed it. You missed Jake Arrieta home runs, says Nolan Lampert. Yeah, some of those pitchers are good athletes, man. We'll never know who can hit anymore.
Inside.
Barring a rare, end of game situation where manager uses all his bench players or an injury happens late. Too many 50-50s with the old ones, says Cards. Yeah, you didn't know if it was how it was going to be rated in there. Let's see. Brandon, thank you for following. We're chasing a big follower goal. If we get 100 followers before the timer runs out, I'm going to do a massive pack opening. You can help in multiple ways. You can follow, share, and like. Those are all the free actions. And if we get there, we'll be ripping packs. So it helps me out as well. It's like a double win. Staying home with Winnie today. Oh, that's fun, man. With the 3 kids, whenever I take them somewhere individually, I call it Daddy, whatever the kid's name is, day. Daddy Sunday, Daddy Daughter 1 to 2, but of course they have names. Yeah, we just make it our day, right? Like maybe we stop and get something to eat that they like, or go to the dollar store and get some picks, things like that. Not that it has to always be around consumerism, but yeah, I try to make it like their day. So like if they have a practice or a lesson, usually we'll try to stop in somewhere too. Sometimes we're taking the PTO. Absolutely. You guys got any fun plans going to the park or anything, Chowder? Or is she just maybe not feeling great and wants to hang out with you? All right, so I rolled over on it with Trout too early and not great. Putting up a lot of goose eggs here. I'm certain we're an all-star, considering the size of the PCIs. Just hanging out, pretty nasty and gloomy outside. Yeah, swung completely through that. I was looking away and tried to adjust in. So Suarez just rolling right now, and I'll hit the top half on what was clearly a ball. So maybe the last third of the game will be mine. What's my opinion on the new ABS? Are we talking Major League Baseball? Or are you talking about MLB Strike Zone? Hey, what's up, Truckin'? In the show, I think the show's better. We clearly and visually know where the strikes and balls are now. No guesswork, no feeling like we got screwed by the game. Was half in or half out thing. Played a few rankings this morning. You'll see it's definitely a nice visual change for Chowderhead. Truckin', thanks for the gifts. Truckin' came bearing gifts. Thanks for the heart me and the go popular, Truckin'. Well, we're just getting into the yellow. Let's take him out. And he's got switch, right switch coming up. We'll try Williams, I guess. Josh Reinhardt, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Josh. Chowder says, I'm glad they finally attacked something. And I guess they were supposed to fix some of the menu lagginess. I didn't really notice in the menu. I'll probably find out when I'm offline grinding, because sometimes I try to go check my progress on the affinities and the programs, and that's when I really can feel it being laggy. But hopefully it's a little smoother. Menus were going nice for Chowderhead. Hey, thank you for the cap. No cap. Thank you for the big gift from Truckin' as well. The big elephant in the room for MLB The Show is that there's, 40,000 plus cheating on the game. And what do they do to address it? I know a few people got banned. Saw that circulating on social media, but I don't know if they're going to do one of those wave bans and take out people that don't deserve it and leave the ones in that should have got taken out. You never really know what they're going to do with the enforcement. Truckin' with the finger hearts and the donuts. Thanks, Truckin'. Everybody needs to get on Truckin's level. The stream will just go for hours. It is crazy to cheat on the games. Like, where's the excitement and fun in that? Like, oh, I have every card in the game, and all the banners and stuff. It's like, hey, you didn't earn them. Ball. Loving the update for Dylan. Yeah, I should have ran that as a poll today.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Try to get a pop up here. Oh, just touched it. You can't get him chased that far. Ace, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. Those of you that are following this morning, who do you root for as baseball fans? As in, who's your favorite team? Truckin', how's Cubs franchise going? Truckin' celebrating his birthday last week. Ace is a Blue Jay fan. Cardson's a Cubs fan. And Mr. Smith, he is a Braves fan, like Boski Bo. But he must have been hyped up when Olsen got the walk-off yesterday. D-Mitch, welcome to the stream. How are you, D-Mitch? We lead off with a hit, so got that going for me. The old R2 can't slow down the pitcher anymore. I got to be ready to hit. And that is a strike against Murray. Lucas the GOAT. What's up, Lucas? Never understood online cheating, says Josh. You're okay with unlimited money, roller coaster tycoon? Pull down a little too far. Getting enjoyment out of ruining somebody else's experience and you pay to do it's mind-boggling. Truckin's over here. We're flexing Cubs. Been off since last Saturday. About to get back on shortly. Excuse me. Yes, thanks, Boski, for letting them know. Lucas the GOAT and Scooge, welcome in, guys. Truckin, thank you for 69 bits. Guys are kind of everywhere trying to keep up with the game in the chat. Perfect amount of bids. Do you see a different strike zone? Different in strike zone. If it's touching TJ, it's a strike now. Weather's quite nice where I'm at. I think like low 70s is the expected forecast today. And we'll crack one with Chipper and take the lead. Today's weather is 63 currently, Boski. But yeah, I think it'll heat up into the low mid 70s. Gloomy out there in the eastern North Carolina for MT Smith. How's weather where you're at currently, Boski? And that's hit hard by Veritek. I think it's staying in. His left to really get there just in time. Shout out to Josh QOO. His favorite charity. You guys should check it out. It's called SeriousFun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience. It's all in a high-quality medical care environment, so they're safe and supported. Again, if you got a chance to check out a great charity today, it's SeriousFun.org. You can navigate to it on any of your devices. Hey, thanks for being awesome, Josh. So it's 50 degrees. Boski's kind of weather for sure. Did the strike zone change? It did, Nate. Robert, thanks for following. Great name there. All right, we have made it to the pitcher spot. Taking it back to the National League. Give me Schwarber. Schwarber coming in off the bench. We're chasing 100 followers on TikTok. If we get there, big time pack opening. I need it, guys. Need some pack luck. So please help me entertain you by following, sharing, and liking. That one's off the Players Alliance sign. It's going to bring home a run. Schwarber into the park and off the wall. Tristan Merrill, thanks for connecting with us. Lights are flashing for you, Tristan. My question for you, Tristan, who's your favorite baseball player of all time? And this one's hit well by Willie Castro. We're going to wave Schwarber around. And feet don't fail you now, Kyle. That Kyle's coming for the score. Wait, do pitchers have to hit now, too? I wish. No, pitchers don't have to hit. I made a strategic call to take out the DH. If I tried streaming on FB, is that a thing? So there's a program for them, and I was trying to get my account set up because I actually don't have an account there, like a real account for Facebook. And I forgot all about it, Boski, because I needed to make a page and link all my stuff to it. So they have some type of incentive program to stream over there currently. And I think they got a lot of the streamers over from Mixer when Mixer used to be a thing. So for some reason, they're trying to pump up their platform again. Kyle's our most recent follower. How are you, Kyle? See, all-time favorite, Hank Aaron. Great answer on Hammer and Hank. But no, I've never actually done it, though, to answer the question, Boski. I've never been live there. I know a few people that have. And I think the ones that I knew were getting paid off the incentive program that they had previously. But they have some type of new push now. I think they're targeting creators that have a quite larger following than I do. But you know, it never hurts to shoot your shot. You may make the right connection and get a little payday somewhere. Let's see, Lakin, he wants Yasiel Puig. Lakin, would you let your sister date Yasiel Puig? I think Yasiel had some skeletons in the closet, right? As far as his off the field behavior. Lakin says no. Thanks for keeping it a buck, Lakin. So I've asked the AI bot in the purple chat if it's worth it to stream on FB. It says it depends on your audience and goals. They can boost your discoverability with groups and friends. Like, I'm not trying to make friends. Don't need all the boomers finding me and, you know, getting mad at me over there. Monetization and discoverability for gaming streams often lags. Consider multi-streaming with one platform plus cross-platform promotion. I can only imagine my mom's generation tuning into my streams and explaining 6-7 to them. Maybe Facebook isn't that old for most of their user base, but I do feel like it's quite a bit of a more mature platform and a lot of, you know, unfortunately, a lot of AI bot stuff over there. Josh broke it down. It's a very positive way to say no, but if you do it somewhere else. Nice having play for my opponent out in right field. All right, it's Marte versus Clay Holmes. And that one toward the berm. Just early, just foul. If I could guarantee you a ticket to one of the following, which would you guys pick? Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, or a group stage World Cup match. Which one would you take? Curious what sports you guys are most into. Man, he just got a piece for a strike. Absolute dot. MT Smith, he would go to the Stanley Cup. Tanner, welcome aboard. Thanks for following Tanner. It's Tanner 2323. Yeah, new strike zones are going to take some adjusting for all of us, but I think it's better. It's a narrower strike zone. If it's touching, it's a strike. Depends on who's playing in the group stage. That's the great unknown. We don't know who's going to be in the finals or in the group stage. But at least Lakin's considering the World Cup. I feel like the World Cup's pretty hype, but you know, group stage isn't the same as going to a championship either. All right, so Wilbur Abreu stepping in. See if O'Day can take us to victory. Here's Vladdy. He's swinging through. You played soccer your whole life, so if it's your team, you got to go watch. Who's your team? Don't have to worry about Italy being in there.
That's the ball.
Italians get to watch on the couch just like I do. And it's up to Schwarber. He homered earlier on me. He also has a double in this game. And he gives it a ride. But we'll get the victory. And a good game to my opponent. He tuned in on the red platform. I muted him because I always feel weird when I'm playing against somebody that's live in the chat. Don't know if he got his feelings hurt. But, yeah, I just like to lock in and not befriend the guy that I'm playing against. Just kind of treat it like I'm playing against a computer. All right, so TikTok, here we go. You guys, if you can get us to 100 followers, we got 59 plus 16 on standards and ball-ins. Plus, we have 4 headliners, some deluxe packs, drop packs, spotlight packs, premier pack in there as well. Uniform stuff we don't care about. There is a St. Patrick's Day, so it's quite a nice pack queue. Would love to get there and open it today, just in case we had something good could kind of jumpstart my lineup. I didn't mean to go into to quests there. All right, back to ranked and trying to go into the 700s. So see Portugal. Now, is your family? I'm assuming you're Portuguese. Is your family from the mainland or are they from the Azores? Because my wife's family, they're from the Azores, but they'll be rooting for Portugal to do well in the upcoming tournament. And they're fans of sporting, so of course that's where Ronaldo got started in his professional career way back when. All right, first pack. Chowderhead, the first to resubscribe today. Got Eli Manning. Seems like a troll to give Eli Manning in the pack for Patriot Buddy. Next we got Edgerrin Cooper, and last in our pack, Amari Cooper. So double Coopers on that one. Been saying it, but I actually need to do it. Need to get us some baseball card packs for engagement. We're going to face Sandy Alcantara in this matchup at home. Next pack, this one's for Mason, is getting open right now. That one kid, 65, 2. How's it going, kid? All right, first up, Neil Anderson, our rising star in the middle, Johnny Wilson. I don't know if Wilson's still in the NFL. These are a couple years old now. And then Keenan Allen was last in the pack. But yeah, I'm into my final box there, so I keep forgetting to open them, but need to get those going. Love my opponent's uniforms. We'll see if we can play well. We're playing against the guy with the Red Phillies outfit on. Do you know when the update for any pitch touching will be a strike? It's already in effect, Ryan. We're playing under those rules now. Okay, he's got Peter Griffin profile picture. Peter's not wearing a shirt. Ryan seems happy about that. Touching the plate for balls is getting ridiculous, says Ryan. Well, Ryan, since I gave you some good news, why don't you give us the good news of becoming a follower? Ryan's going to say, I've been following you since 1962. All right, we get out Marte, and here we go. Can't stand BR. You and I both, dude. BR is such a garbage mode. Sorry to any of the BR lovers. Yeah, let me grind out a bunch of diamonds so I can go play with commons and play the sweatiest swamp monster guys in the game. No thanks. It's only fun if I have the skill advantage, Boski. Yeah, the old swamp monsters. Christian Yelich gets a hit. Definitely don't go look up his mom. Overly ducked. How's it going, Overly? They make you do it to complete the multiplayer program too. Oh, is it added into this program? I haven't even paid attention. Step on the bag. Try to go get him on the tag, but not to be. Yelich runs too well. I think it's better. I mean, it makes sense that it touches the zone and it's a strike. Not sure why it wasn't that way the whole time. I feel like it was always mapped kind of weird all these years where it'd be half the ball in, and then it was, you know, your guess if it was going to be a strike or not. Yeah, they updated it, I think, through the night. Zane, thanks for following. How are you, Zane? Opponent's pause, so get to sit here on the menus. We get a look at Rafael Devers' Easter egg card. Zane, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Since we're sitting here waiting and may as well be chatting. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he knows me. He's going to come in and chat or something. Who knows? He's run out of time. Solo says this guy is definitely downloading the system. Yeah. Here we go. He's got about 15 seconds to get his download completed. Satchel Paige is in the stretch and he's losing balance. Yeah, all right, we'll take the win. I don't care if he's World Series or whatever. Thanks. GG's. Free win. If you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show. So we're up to 720 as we make it into championship for the season high for the time being. And now I got to try to hit on Hall of Fame. If I wasn't streaming, I would go take batting practice on Legend, but yeah, we don't need 30 minutes of that. Or 5 minutes of it, really. I don't take 30-minute BP, but hopefully my eyes are ready to track the ball now. We're on the way up, guys. Maybe he was looking for me in the list so low. You won't find DonyellFreak there. Not if anybody's being serious. The best practice is a real thing. All right, King is going to be our next starter. Try him again. It felt delayed in the menu, so we'll try a different matchup. We got 20 followers. We're 80 short of a massive pack opening. Got to get there before the timer runs out. So if you're scrolling, stop in, help us out. You just hit 830 rating yesterday with the Cubs theme team. Benedane Grinds as card send. Quarterback Vault, welcome in. How are you, QB Vault? All right, got an opponent found. Feels somewhat responsive. Let's take our team out to the old ballpark. And we're at home. And we're facing Mystic. He's got Ellie De La Cruz supercharge leading off. I didn't know Ellie was on the supercharge circuit. I should have probably checked. And Ellie apparently checked the swing. No problem on the circle change. De La Cruz is on. He's charged up, ready to go. Here's Trout, and we got to deal with the speedster on the bases. Trout got a little handcuff there. Ryder, welcome aboard. How are you, Ryder?
That missed. That's a ball.
Perfect throw. Not even close. He'll swipe it. Ryder, it looks like it may be one of those profile pictures of yourself playing baseball. What position do you play, Ryder? Looks like Ryder's hitting a home run in his profile picture. And that got way too much of the plate. He's going to crack it with Tucker. Put us down a run here. Let's try to throw that quite a bit lower. All right, let's get closer. Sit up in the chair and try to be better.
Ball.
And Santander lays off. Bad throw from Eddie Murray, but it's fine. Look out if you're a fan in attendance. That could count for a waste pitch. How's Bryant going this year with the Rockies? Does anybody know what type of stats he's putting up without having to look it up? Skyballer was here, he'd probably know. One of our resident Rocky fans. And so we're facing Parker Mystic. He's got kind of a little herky-jerky delivery from what I've seen. Chris Bryant. How's Bryant going? Boski's saying that Bryant's hurt. Yeah, I was just kind of wondering if he's ever going to find it again and be one of the top players in the game like he used to be. Imhop agreeing with you, Boski. Says he doesn't think he's played this year. All right, he came at me with the four seam. I wasn't ready for it. Just thinking waist pitch, and we'll grab some bench. Jammed up on the circle change. All right, so the old jump from All-Star to Hall of Fame, kind of just on the fly. Soto, I know we put your name in the lineup, but we're going to go to Big Mac instead. Sorry, Juan.
That's a ball.
Let's see, Imhop says, I doubt he plays again. His back's screwed up. He's happy just doing normal daily activities, said in an interview during spring training. Well, that's going to be interesting to see if they have to pay out his contract and the insurance and all those things. I didn't realize he was that bad off. Aiden and your favorite LJ, welcome aboard. I was thinking he was playing this year. I just hadn't heard anything about him. But I didn't realize he was maybe out for the career. Can we one-on-one? It's not really something I do with my streams, bud. If you really want to be a part of the community, you can click on my profile. My link tree's there. You can join our Discord server. And one of these days, we'll have to dedicate to playing co-op. Have not played co-op this year, though.
No, that missed.
So, for Bryant, he has degenerative disc disease. Is that why he stopped being as productive, Imhop? Was that the core issue for him? And that one's hammered by Beltran. Thought I had it in a pretty good spot. That and stress. Guy's hitting over 500 with Bismack Key. That's a little concerning. We'll lower the average for now. It gave me the ability to replay that. Why would I replay that? Or maybe the menu's glitching, showing me that L2 replay option. Let's see what happens if we hit it. Nothing.
Inside, ball. Ball, low.
I want to say belay off. I was trying to throw that a little higher in the frame. And Santana spoils it foul. A lot of you guys are scrolling on TikTok, but not chatting. I see Ricklin, Amy, Adam, Drip, Fedler, Mike, Hendricks. What's happening, everybody? Grant Hill will chat with us, I bet. What's happening, Grant Hill? Hockey, welcome in. Hockey, who's winning the Stanley Cup?
Ball.
In your opinion? Watching on the break is Grant Hill. You're from Alberta, from Calgary, so you got to go for Edmonton Oilers. I thought the Oilers got eliminated. Are they still in the series? I don't follow hockey particularly closely, so I'm not trying to be a troll. But yeah, for some reason I thought they were out. Oh, it's a 3-2 series. That might drop for Marte. No, he's got it. Nice run and grab.
Ball, that's in. Ha!
And it's touching the zone, so it's a strike. Then welcome aboard. Thanks for following today, son. And Murray just hit it where the defender wasn't. Not particularly good swing, but that's baseball. Hockey, thank you as well for following. We're trying to get 100 followers for our pack opening goal today before the timer expires.
Pack.
Oh, super jammed up. This is what I like to see, says Mariner Will. DonyellFreak very early on the swing. Just playing, Will. We're glad that you're here. Will, how is April, and what are you doing for May? Any fun plans coming up? Garrettson, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Garrettson. Lucas, welcome in. How are you, Lucas? And Chris. Follow trains chugging along. Who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Got the flu right now. Sadly, got to finish school. Then you're going to be on the golf course all summer. Oh, wonderful, Will. Are you going to play like high school golf? Or maybe you already do. Let's see. Kai, thanks for jumping in on the follow, Kai. Go Braves, are hot right now. Yeah, big win for the Braves to walk it off with Olsen the other day. I think it was last night, right?
No, that missed.
You are on the team. Wonderful, Will. Do you have an established handicap as far as like the handicap system goes, or do they not do that for high school athletes? I know it's a big men's club thing, but I can't remember any of the high school guys or gals that I worked with if they had a handicapping system.
That's foul. Ball.
15, don't use it in high school. So you're a very solid player. A little better than bogey golf right now, and of course potential to get better because you're in your early teens. Thought they had us 4-3 to finish. Is a good game though. Do the Braves have the best record in baseball? Like all of baseball? I think they do.
Nope,
Best
that's
round
outside.
81. Oh, nice, Will. So this summer we're breaking 80, right? All right, so Braves fans confirming they do have the best record in baseball currently. Is Weiss pushing the right buttons, or is it just the players being healthy in your guys' estimation? I really hope it works out for
No,
Walt.
ball.
This summer, hopefully breaking par. Will's got big goals. Do you take lessons from anybody, Will, or you just record yourself and break it down by like looking at YouTube videos and that sort of thing? Walt has been great. Healthy Gene definitely helps. Jonathan, welcome aboard. Thanks for connecting with us. Jonathan, who's your favorite baseball team? Do I watch sports or just play them like the games? Do I actually play sports in real life? How old do you think I am, Hockey? I'm just curious. All right, Veritech flies out. Thought I had a solo shot there for a moment. Little too far underneath, though. Man, I love you, dude. No, I'm 45 and I'll be 46 soon. So, no, I'm not playing much real life sport. I do golf occasionally. Haven't gone out this year. I really need to get on the course and start playing more. Yeah, you know, at this age, you don't want to tear something or break something because it takes a while to get healed up. Hey, thanks, Hockey. I think, you know, not drinking, not using illicit substances and all that probably helps you look younger. And then some people probably just don't have as much stress in life, so you might look a little younger than what you are. There's definitely a lot of variance for folks that are my age, right? Some look like they've they've been through a couple of lifetimes already. Hunter Lynn, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Hunter Lynn. But yeah, I haven't played like men's softball or anything for a long time. Wouldn't mind probably playing slow pitch, but the amount of time that I need to dedicate to being at practices and games, right now that energy is going towards my kids and taking them to their stuff. Friend with no display name, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. So this guy bought me pretty good with Beltran his last at bat. Try to keep the ball in the yard here. Imhop says, I've seen people in their 30s look like they're in their late 60s or 70s. I still look at the local newspapers, like the websites, because I don't know that the newspapers are even in circulation anymore. But we have like our county newspaper and my hometown newspaper, and you'll get the arrest information from time to time. You know, person was caught breaking into a business, and yeah, some of the people that are my age or younger look like you're saying 60s, 70s easily, but they may be 35, but they've just been destroying their health and their life, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. Brody Peters, welcome aboard. How are you, Brody? That's a good opposite field swing for him with the sinker ball. We're 2-0 on the day, trying to go 3-0. This is my first game on Hall of Fame in a minute. My timing is quite off. If I stay in Hall of Fame before tomorrow's stream, I definitely intend to go and take batting practice on Legend, and then hopefully come in, and my timing windows will be good for online play. Just touch the bottom of the strike zone frame, and we'll ring them up. I do like that. Like when it goes my way. Don't like it so much when it helps my opponent. Hockey SSG, welcome to the Purple Chat. Thanks for following, Hockey. That was decent timing on the 95 fastball. Right up the middle for Castro. TikTok, you guys control the timer over my shoulder, and if we do a pack opening, the more active you are, the longer we stream. Uh-oh. I don't know what he said. Let's see. Oh, he put in my link. That was odd. But yeah, no linking. I'm sorry, Fred. T-Clink, how are you, Fred? Tally Joe, welcome in, Joe. And number 2, welcome aboard. Windsor, what's up, buddy? Great to see you in the stream. Last play in some NCAA 06. 06 was a good year. You're okay, Hockey. Yeah, that was just kind of an odd first message. Yeah, please follow T-Clink if you guys haven't. Ooh. Just missed it. I mean, we hit it, but, just missed a possibly great result. All right, so it's up to Marte now with 2 out. But he's paused. Last time the guy paused, we got a walkover victory. Maybe he'll get distracted. I'll take it if he does. Chevy Guy 69, welcome in. Let's see, Austin, MRJ Shop. What's happening, everybody? I don't use anything, Hockey. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Don't use anything that's illegal. And I think I probably have a fairly low stress life compared to maybe some other folks, but yeah, it just is what it is. But I am a Manscaped endorser, so type exclamation point Manscaped in the chat. You can use creator code DFR15 for Manscaped. They're between 5 and 9, the 3 kids. Youngest one just turned 5. And he rang me up on the circle change. I was looking for the fastball up and away. What's my full-time job? Professional bacon grease eater is what I do. It pays the bills. You're correct. So, Hockey, you're the guy we were chatting with in TikTok, right? And he made over here to the purple side. At least that's my impression. Yeah, thanks for finding us here. There's access to all the other links if it's easier for you. Yeah, Windsor knows. Windsor knows about the bacon grease wars. Yeah, it's trying to get him to chase. I wasn't trying to bounce it up there, but we did. Favorite number 50 is Admiral Robinson. It's a tough one to beat, honestly. And speaking of tough ones to beat, that was a web gem from Marte. Fear the Grease. McDougal, we had the other day, and we're going to have more of it through Creator Sports, is I think it's Ultimate Frisbee Association. And I thought it was going to be Frisbee golf. But these guys get out there, and it's basically like football with Frisbees. And it was cool to watch, but I was thinking I was going to watch some Frisbee golf. And I was looking forward to talking to you about it. Hey, Hockey, I appreciate that you're hyping up the chat, but you got to practice what you preach, bud. Haven't seen you prime us up yet, Hockey. Ultimate is where McDougal got the start. Yeah, those guys are pretty nuts, man. How far they can wing it down the field. Yeah, I streamed it. I know Desert Rat streamed it, and I can't remember who else. I had meant to tell you ahead of time that I was going to do Frisbee, but then I got tied up for a couple days. So I did Frisbee one night last week. I think it was last Friday that we had the event. But I'm sitting there turning it on, getting set up, and I'm thinking it's Frisbee golf. So you can imagine my surprise. Just underneath it there with Chipper. Timing wasn't too bad. Oh, because you're at 50 months. Okay, it didn't share. Hey, thanks for all the support. Give it a couple more years. Going to look older. They're going to drive me crazy. Oh, they already do. But hey, if we didn't want them, we should thought about that before getting started. They're a lot of fun too. And just missed catching up to the cutter. So some okay swings for me. My first game on Hall of Fame in a minute. Let's see. Let's do the TikTok summary. TikTok, we got 60. Or see me. Yeah, we need 64 followers. We have 36 so far. How's our timer looking? 41 minutes. Need everybody to follow, share, and like. Sharing is free. It's going to be on the bottom right of your screen. There's a little share arrow. Tell all your friends. Hockey's telling everybody, so we need you guys to do it. Be like Hockey. Claim to fame was taking a lot of deep shots to the end zone for McDougal. Just trying to get a little extra out of King. If he's getting into trouble, we'll pull him out.
That's a ball.
Good left fielder to grind to get. I've used Willie Castro out in left field for a long time. He's probably very dated right now, Nick. But yeah, I still have Castro there. Get some bad jumps because it's secondary position. But yeah, it's a good question for chat. I think a lot of folks are probably using that Kyle Tucker card from the Threads collection. Seems like he pops up from time to time. Well, he got on that one. I was hoping he would hit the top half. Said he got all of it. So now the lead grows for them, and my deficit is going the wrong direction. Let's bring in low leverage reliever. That'd be Rogers. For leagues, and you know, we didn't have multiple leagues and travel ball and all that stuff in the late 80s and early 90s. Usually it was like, all right, this is what the town's offering, and you make it to the deadline or you're out of luck. Just trying for the bunt and run. We'll miss the bunt, but we do swipe the base. That one popped up for PCA. 'Cause Wish that would have been more on a line drive trajectory for a hit. Yeah, maybe we should hockey. We were just talking golf with Mariner Will. All right, so that's a great pitch. Barely touched the strike zone frame, but it is a strike.
Down, ball. That ball's foul.
Gavin, welcome in. How are you, Gavin?
That's the ball low.
And we get a clank out of the glove of De La Cruz, so tie and run comes to the plate in the form of Art McGuire. Gavin, who's your favorite athlete of all time?
That's inside. Ball.
Crosby. Sid the Kid, I assume. 96 off the bat. I think it's going to hang in the yard, unfortunately for me. We will take the run, though, which is good, but 3-run shot would have been even better, of course. And here's Fernando. Got me with a high cutter. Was not looking up there.
Ball up.
Must have slammed down. I didn't think I was in that position, but I obviously was. And I tried to get a piece of it. Thought it was lower than ended up being so. The inning comes to an end with just the single run, but we're on the board now. Got that going for us. Probably better than you are, Hockey. Anyways, it's good chatting with you. Back to TikTok with you. Hockey guy seems odd in his chat patterns. All right, so Santana will take it deep, and Hockey can react over there in the other chat if he prefers. Got to fill in like previous ban troll coming in on a different account or something. Could be wrong, but I had about enough. I can go warm up some bacon grease. All right, here's Ellie De La Cruz charged up, stepping in against Rogers. Let's see, Alfred, Colin, Jay, Charlie, thanks for following. Jordan, all of you guys, welcome aboard. Charlie, who's your favorite female athlete of all time? Okay, so we gave it the solo shot, but Rogers gets through the 7th. See if we can rally back some. Well, it's definitely been hitting better than I have throughout this one. It's a tough one for Charlie. That's okay. Got you thinking now. That was a good pitch to hit. Thought it was a fastball out of the hand, though. My timing was way off. There was a 4-seam. And late with Marte. And we'll jam it to right. So, 1 away. And Eddie Murray gets all of that one to get us a run back. Get going, Eddie. All right, so 426 feet out to left center. Sure didn't recognize cutter. I thought it was a fastball finishing a little bit inside. There was a 4-seam. Okay, so down goes Jones. We'll send up Veritek. So big update hit the game. Now if it touches the strike zone frame, it is a strike. As of sometime early this morning. Some players don't seem to like it, but I think the majority of you guys have been happy with it. I think it just makes more sense. All right, it's touching the frame, it's a strike. We know what's a strike and where to aim the ball. Better moving forward. So let's see, 707 Danny. Welcome to the stream. How are you, Danny? And we'll jam up Tucker for the first out of the 8th. Eric, Dinmax, and Muhammad, welcome in to our TikTok chat. Well, missed location, and he didn't miss it with Santander. Santander's got me from both sides of the plate. Wow. Didn't think it was that bad of a pitch either, but that one is blasted out. Did get it in there. Got it in there for a ball. Not far enough in. I guess one thing to consider is throwing a ball now with a smaller strike zone frame. You need to get a little further off the frame to be more in jam up or swing over territory. Happy in Vegas just came in. How's life in Vegas these days? I keep hearing that tourism is slowing down a lot in Vegas. All right, chipper across the diamond. I'll get a run, but I give one back each time, and we need a crooked number here soon. And Jesus Mate is going to be retired. I don't know how that went underneath the glove. Weird animation, but we'll take the base runner and see if we get something going with one out. Castro to the gap. I'm going to keep running, and we'll get 2 off the bat of Willie Castro. First I thought it was just a gapper, but yeah, really stronger than I thought. That might be it for Mystic. It's going to be Ottavino, and we'll grab Schwarber to grab his bat from the left side. Circle change had me chasing. That was not a great rip. Just barely ticked it foul with Tatis. Off the bat, I thought it might sink into left field, but Ellie's got it on the soft liner. Going golfing today, 13 handicap, normally shoot around 85. What are your best tips to get under 80? There's the whole, it's just kind of a cliche, but there's some truth to it. I think it's Harvey Pinnock still about turn 3 shots into 2, and that's getting really good from 100 yards and in with all your wedges and with your putting, right? So if you can turn that needing to chip up and 2 putt into chipping close enough or pitching close enough and 1 putting, that's when you're going to see that last drop in your game and get consistently under 80. Drew, welcome in. I know all of us want to go out and bomb at 350 yards off the tee, but yeah, most of the strokes are those strokes within 100 yards of the cup. So there's typically going to be your biggest chance to improve as a player. And having the variety of different shots, I think, really helps a lot too. You know, being able to chip with, you know, kind of your longer irons, not necessarily like a 3-iron, but if you can chip well with like an 8-iron, get the ball onto the putting surface and rolling towards the cup more like a putt, just carry the fringe. Definitely helps as opposed to only having the lob wedge in your bag, because when you're pitching the ball up, it hits. It can be inconsistent. The firmness of the green, the bounce and release that you're going to get. So it's always good to get the ball kind of rolling towards the cup consistently as soon as possible. Was a big point of emphasis from Dave Pells, who wrote the Short Game Bible years ago too. I haven't read more of the more recent stuff, but I don't think golf really changes as far as lowering your score. The better you can be with a short game, the better off you're going to be. Tuck, welcome in. Thanks for following. Drew, thank you as well. Who do you guys root for as baseball fans? M-Hop says, when he played golf in high school, played from 150 out only, at least 3 times a week when you guys practice. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest room for improvement in your scores, right? Is that 150 and in. Man, I didn't think that cutter had that much motion, and quickly down to my last out here. We've rallied back and made it a decent game, but need one more run if we can get it. Thought that was a sinker out of the hand that was going to finish higher and end up chasing down low. That was a sinker. Yeah, my timing wasn't terrible. Just didn't barrel it enough. But a good game. Not too disappointed with my first game on Hall of Fame in probably a month, but of course would have preferred to win. We want to push into to World Series ranking, but expect a little up and down, and then hopefully string together some wins here. Alex Fonseca, thanks for following, Alex. So I was 720 back to 690, and I kind of just would prefer to stay on Hall of Fame and not catch an All-Star game and bounce around here, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's play at least one more. We got time on the timer, 26 minutes, and we got 43 followers down. We need a big follower surge if we get to do our pack opening today. I was hoping we would get there today because packs are burning a hole in my metaphorical MLB The Show pocket. Let me stretch. I've been sitting for an hour and a half. In case anybody's wondering why I'm getting up. Opponent found, and then just stayed on that opponent found menu forever, it felt like. All right, so we'll try Gallon again. Don't know how good those Mexico City starters are, but we're at least testing them out. But yeah, I know it can be kind of mind-numbingly boring to just sit there and chip a bunch of balls and try to create different scoring scenarios for yourself, but that's probably my best tip, Jake. If I was to get back into playing competitive golf, that would be where I would spend the majority of my practice time. Will I ever go back to playing PGA? Probably next PGA game. PGA is kind of a niche community. Not that I don't like talking golf and streaming golf games, but feels like those games do well for about roughly a month, and then they just tend to really fall off as far as discoverability. Rajak, thanks for following. Yeah, I felt like it was lagging. Didn't think it was that bad of a release. Enjoyed watching you play the recent one. Yeah, I like the games a lot. The show was going pretty well, and I missed a lot of streams last week because we had a birthday and different things going on here in my household. But I wonder if the show's fallen off already as far as how well it gets received in these algorithms for for different streamers because of the cheating stuff going on. Not a great release, not good communication from SDS. I feel like this one may have a short shelf life for MLB The Show this year. Braden and Royce, welcome in. Can't say I'm having as much fun as I did last year so far. I'm hoping it'll get better with some updates and things. I think the strike zone changes are a good one that they made to this update today. Race is going pretty well. Rajak thinks they will fix it. I was hoping to force that runner at second. He's just safe.
That's down. That's a ball.
I know there was a handful of bans too, just from what I've seen on social media, but you know, in the past with these games, sometimes they ban people that don't deserve to be banned, and cheaters remain, or they're able to change accounts and things. So we'll see. I don't have full faith in SDS to right this ship, but hopefully I'll be surprised by them. Brand, thanks for following. How's your day, Brand? Not sure if we're playing on an All-Star or Hall of Fame. I'm right on the border currently. Thought Gallon was going to fill that one. Said it goes underneath his glove. And we'll get Alvarez, but he gets a run. That Laker game sucks, says Mike. LeBron sucks, says Mike. Everything sucks. Durant's not playing next game, though, is what I read. Good call getting the runner at third. Yeah, it's tempting to always want to throw it home, but yeah, get the out if you can. Wiggins and John Collins to LA, says Mike. Anthony AC Cartolano. Thanks for following, Anthony. Anthony, tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite baseball team? I think we dropped back into All-Star. This PCI looks big. Didn't work out. Reed Shepard bodied LeBron. You think he's perfect for the team. You hope you get Kennard back, though. Let's see. Roy says, I'm so sick. You just want to play football. AC's a Cubs supporter. Hey, we love a good Cubs fan in these parts. Got a few of them listening right now. Same with Marcus Smart. Didn't think you guys would be playing him at the 3. Good pitch on that outer half. Was thinking he was going to waste one, and then realized late I better try to get contact. It's touching the zone. It is a strike. Now we know. Now we know the rules. My favorite team, Anthony, I'm an Athletics fan. I said bodied, but maybe it was something else that I missed. I didn't think that one would get me in trouble with TikTok, but maybe it will. But hey, we love TikTok Shop. Just told that helps TikTok algorithm. Everybody say it in chat. We love TikTok Shop. Seattle, they're your team for Royce. New ABS rule in MLB The Show is going to make hitting tough. You wouldn't even mind Aiden coming back if he finally got out of his head that he could be a star player at this point. We love TikTok Shop. Exactly. Yeah, thanks, Anthony and Royce. You guys know. Need to do some TikTok Shop live streams for the culture. Well, hung that one to Harper, and he's going to hang it out of the yard. Hey, Jake, thanks for the amped up. That's a cool gift. I've never seen that one yet. It's a little amplifier for those of you that are not in the TikTok chat. Well, I guess all the emojis look small, but yeah, it's an amplifier. So yeah, you're amped up. Jerry, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jerry. Jerry, who's your favorite baseball club? The Zach Gallen card is rough. I think this is going to be his last game for me. I mean, I know it's All-Star, so you're not going to be as effective, but boy, he's struggling. Jerry's a Rangers fan. Rangers and A's have had some good games this year already. Who's your favorite all-time Ranger, Jerry? Mike says, I've been busy planning for the Kings off season, but you know garbage front office won't do anything well. Just got a piece, and it is a strike. Let's see. Nomar Marza is Jerry's favorite. That might drop. No, we just got there. Why does Josh Gibson's bat always sound like that, even when it's not perfect? Royce, we're on red and purple streams. If you know, you know. Mike says we have 2 awful old defensemen on contract for the next 2 years. Talking about the LA Kings is Mike. Skates like he's 46. Hey, so do I. Yeah, it went too far out. He didn't chase. That's it. Yeah, there's three platforms: red, purple, and TikTok. I try not to say the names because TikTok can be kind of funny about it. See, DC5, welcome to our community, DC. Not gonna lie, the script they gave Low Flow done him dirty. Makes me want to crash out every time, says him hop. All right, he'll stay back on that one. He's got his runners in motion. They'll have to return to the bases, or they'll get forced out. Clark needs some young guys to run with back there as enforcers. From what you're telling me, I do know the Flyers took out the Penguins last night. Well, yeah, you're on the right deal. The purple platform is the one that Ninja used to be on. And he got it in there for the strike. Feel like it's a good take because your brain is programmed to the old framing, but yeah, if it's touching, it's getting called by the umpire now. We'll just jam it through to right field with Tatis. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not letting you say the name, but yeah, we're over on that platform. Ed Weber, welcome in, Ed. Thank you for connecting with us. Our goal, if you guys choose to take me there, 100 followers. If we get 100, we'll do a big pack rip here on today's stream. We got to get there before that timer runs out. When you follow, the timer goes up. Send a gift or subscribe or gift a sub. Timer goes up as well. I know that's not practical for everybody. Not everybody has what they call disposable income and stuff, but yeah, maybe we can get a big follower surge. Mason Webb, thanks for following, Mason. Who but Mason would follow the stream? Long run for Trout, but he's got it. Gonna be weird without Papatar on the first line, says Mike. Hey, Jake, thanks for the Derby rose. Looks like we're ready for the Kentucky Derby with the horse coming in with the rose in his mouth. The slow roller. I don't know that we can get there with the 43 speed runner. I think we'd be out of the plate. Thoughts on the update? Have you noticed changes in hitting? Hitting changes, no. Ball strike calls, yeah. That one's noticeable. If it's touching the frame, even a part of it, it's a strike, which is, I think, better. I mean, I want to know what is a strike and not a strike. Bummer on the double play. If the pitcher would have caught the ball and had a relay, I think we would have beat that out. But rolled right to him. He's able to step on the bag quickly and momentum throw to first. So the inning ends abruptly from Veritek's bat. Mike says, it'd be better if PCI shrinkage wasn't a thing. Just makes the dotted slider on the right outside corner awful if you aren't using switch hitters. Your bat doesn't get smaller if there's a slider outside in real life, SDS. Yeah, shrinking PCI doesn't make sense to me.
Ball.
Like, however big the sweet spot is for the batter shouldn't be altered because of the pitch or the location. Don't know how that got programmed in the first place, but it did, and we deal with it as players. I'm guessing they may not know how to fix it. We'll get a good play from Jesus Mate to get the out. It's easy to hit it anyway, says Mike. Mike, I'm not sure if I shouted you out when you came in, but I hope I did. If I didn't, there we go. There's the Mike link tree. All right, so we got a good inning from Gallon for a change, and we'll roll through.
Leading off, shortstop, Jesus Mate.
And Mate's on, so we got some speed on the bases to work with. Let's get cheesy. Kings have 11 million off the board cap wise. That sounds like a lot for the NHL. That's a lot of money, right? For going into the offseason, I'd assume. I know the NHL contracts are quite a bit cheaper than, like, compared to NBA or something. Same name, Royce. Yeah, I got the same name everywhere. If you use, I don't know, if you use Instagram or Twitter or Blue Sky or anything, you'll find me there as DonyellFreak on all the socials. All right, we will get him trying to throw behind me. Just run into second base. And we get a good jump with Pete. He'll still third base. Yeah, 11 million's got to be one of the higher contracts, right, Mike? Because sometimes Noah will come in and tell me of an update. It's like, man, that guy didn't get that much money for being household name as far as hockey's concerned. Salary cap is 104 million for the NHL. Right, Castro will put us in front. Hey, thanks for becoming a subscriber, Royce. I do some different content to that platform. Occasionally we have live sports that we get to stream there. I'm in a sports program for TikTok, and I was actually chatting with some of their staff yesterday, but they tend to throw up suspensions and bans erroneously, so I don't usually send my sports content to TikTok. Like yesterday, we had Basketball Africa League, and that did really well overall on the Red platform. New follower is Broads. Thanks for following, Broads. But yeah, later today, I'll be streaming Ohio Valley Wrestling, 4 o'clock my time. I'm on the West Coast, so 7 o'clock for the East Coasters to the Red platform. It's a little different format, you know, for those watch-alongs, watch party streams. Nice play at short. Well, it was a nice play with the glove. Not a good throw. Yeah, thanks, Royce. Yeah, I love having you as a follower. We have 53. We're beyond halfway. We only have 14 minutes to get the last 47, though. Need 47 followers for a huge pack rib. Guys going to the D train out of the bullpen. Willis coming in here. Trying to get accustomed to the herky-jerky motion of Dontrell. Speaking of pitchers that could hit, D-Train was a pretty good hitter in his day. Sam Hass, welcome to the stream. How are you, Sam?
That's the ball.
Eddie Murray, right up the middle. -3-degree launch angle. maybe the wave, hit the ball in the dirt. If I hit it over the wall. But yeah, Eddie's got us a hit. We'll take it. Here's Chipper. I think Chipper's been my third baseman since day one. I need upgrade there at third base. Probably should have got that Brito card, but I haven't done it yet.
That missed. That's a ball.
Chipper serves it to left field. And the hit parade moving along here, up 5-2, bottom of the third. I don't know. That might have clipped the frame. It may have been a dot of a strike if we would have taken it. That's a good one on the cutter. So quickly in the hole here for Veritet. And somewhat well struck. The left fielder's got it. So it was a good inning. We're on top 5-2 after 3. Need to put my new desk in here. I've been talking about that for like a month, if not longer. Maybe today will be the day. It's not the desk change out that I'm dreading. It's moving all the wires and cables and the monitors and all the knickknacks I have on the desk and all that. And then having to reconnect everything. We got 1,000 likes. Man, we used to aim for 100,000 likes per stream for the back opening. Don't know if I should do the like goal or if I should do the follow goal. I think growing the community is more imperative though. So we've been doing kind of either or, Royce. But thank you for all the likes. I see him dancing around. We'll take a throw over to Castro. Isaiah Morales, thanks for connecting with us, Isaiah. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who do you root for as a sports fan? Like, who's your favorite baseball team, Isaiah? Or you can drop the NBA or NFL here, too. I stream a lot of Madden during the fall and winter for anybody that's newer to the streams. I thought the Seahawks had a wonderful draft, Kristen. I don't know that the players were great values for the selections, but they had some depth issues, and I think other than edge rusher, the depth is taken care of now. Got some secondary help, got price for the backfield, and I'm looking forward to the year. This guy is just kind of bopping them all together here. Maybe I should have went home with the throw. I thought he would over round a third, and we could get him there. Ink, thanks for following. Let's try bearing down here. I personally wanted them to retain Kenneth Walker on a franchise tag. However, getting a good back in the end of the first round is probably fine. Save some of that cap space. But yeah, if I was John Schneider, I would have just tagged Walker for a season, considering the injury to Zach Charbonnet. Purple Crayon, thanks for following How You're Purple. Just saw a TikTok podcast of Mendoza saying he wouldn't have been as good at Texas A&M and wouldn't have been the first overall pick. That seems like a weird thing to just kind of throw out there, to dump on A&M like that, like they wouldn't have developed him well. Ryder, welcome in. I know he's probably trying to give praise to his school there as being a Hoosier, but yeah, it just kind of feels unnecessary to dump on A&M like that to me, Mike. It may not have been what I would have taken away from it if I would have listened to the podcast. Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm trying to bring this runner home with nobody out. And I'm jammed up with Pete. I think that would have been a ball. Doesn't look like it was touching the frame at all, but was in protect mode. Now we'll turn around and try to attack here from the right-hand side. Castro brings him home. He won the Big Ten, went 16-0. He's a good football player. Yeah, exactly. Now can he be good for the Raiders? And Soto gets his lefty knock. Hey, what's up, Capital Clay?
Now batting for the A's.
Here's Duran stepping in. I don't know about putting Schwarber in right field. He doesn't have secondary right. I think we'll just roll with it, righty-righty. And that one's just sliced perfectly down the line. Should bring home a runner. Yeah, they're just kind of hanging around. I wish they would streak together some wins here. Feels like they're booting a lot of winnable games, unfortunately, for the A's. Like the extra inning game, so many runners stranded throughout that game to just score the lone run that they got. Lucas, welcome in. Thanks, Tristan. I got some hitting tips, but I gotta get a favor from you first, though, friend. If you want my hitting tips, please follow the stream. I'm gonna assume you're gonna follow Caleb if you haven't. Try to see the ball out of the hand. Pick a spot where the ball comes out that matches where the backdrop is. Focus your eyes on that. The sooner you can see it, the better off you'll be. You can use the sensitivities if you like. I do think that they are beneficial. I personally went back to using my precision rings. If you're going to buy anything from DonyellFreak, you can use my creator code DF. Restricting yourself from slamming the PCI is pretty beneficial. And I would tell you to aim small, miss small. I use just diamonds. I think the bat PCI is a really good one. I don't know how people play with Starfighter and all that stuff that's like taking up so much of the screen. But yeah, like the smaller an object you can focus on, the better off you'll be. Send your attention to that. My eyes kind of glaze over at times. I'm older, don't have the best vision like I used to. That's why I wear glasses. But, you know, it helps with golf. Focus on one dimple on the back of the golf ball. Focus on one leaf down the fairway that you're aiming at. Same thing with baseball, right? You want to just really get as locked into the smallest detail that you can. So those are probably my best tips off the top of my head. I have some hitting tip videos if you go search through my TikTok videos. It's all about the environment you're in. Can make a good player great. Can also make a great player just average. Look at Riley Leonard at Notre Dame and his time there. Also Mike Elko at Duke as an example, says Imhop. Super tough schedule for us so far, though. Can't be too mad. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the A's have played a lot of solid teams. Bobby L, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Bobby. Of course, Caleb. Yeah, this stream is here to help people, and hopefully everybody that's frequent in my community is a helpful person, too. I know we have really good moderators on all the different platforms. And I appreciate it, because moderating can be a little bit annoying when you get a wave of trolls or something, but I think most of our mods enjoy dropping the ban hammer too. But those guys, right, the mods, Imhop and Clay and Mike and whoever's active right now and lurking, a lot of times they have answers for me that I don't have, and I appreciate it. Somebody will ask something in chat, and yeah, I don't know everything. What's my predictions for the Seahawks next year? I mean, to be the man, you got to beat the man, right? Seahawks are the team to beat. Let's see what happens this coming year. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like me. I do help out. What's my ranked? I'm in the low 1600s. I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world right now. Just playing Bobby. I was 720 a minute ago, and then we lost a game. I think it's like 695 or something. I forgot what it is. I don't worry about it too much. A lot of viewers tend to worry about streamers' record and rating more so than I would have expected. Well, Big at bat here against Harper.
No, that's down.
Gallen is still
Ball.
in the green, so I guess we'll try to get through this at bat with him. It's like, how could you doubt me? He gets the weak contact, and we're out of the top of the fifth. All right, Veritek, Mate, and PCA do up.
Leading things off, catcher,
Opponent's deep into his bullpen already. And he got a nice pick there at third. Mate has a double and a single, 2 runs, 2 stolen bases.
Jesus Mate.
Thought that was hanging more. That had a lot more snap to it than I was expected. I better take a pitch. I don't want this to be a 3-pitch inning. All right, controller's down. Drinking some water. If it touches the frame, it's a strike. No guesswork anymore. And yeah, the third baseman in, so down goes PCA. Mind Clip, thanks for jumping in. World Series. It's the A's or bust, Jake. We're celebrating in Sacramento come late October. Sadly, if I was being serious, it's probably Yankees and Dodgers are the favorites for their respective leagues, and I think the Dodgers are the team to beat till somebody beats them. It's getting a little stale with the $400 million payroll getting it done. So I think what I've read, and who knows what they'll actually do if this scenario plays out, is that Sacramento could host a playoff series, but they wouldn't host a World Series. So then that gets you into the possibility of, can they work out a deal to go back to the Coliseum, or would they play in the Giant Stadium? Probably would be in the Giant Stadium to avoid more egg on the face of Manfred. Clay will be there.
Ball.
Might go tomorrow for the Hello Kitty. Yeah, that Hello Kitty bobblehead looks like a really nice giveaway day. I haven't been out this year, but soon. I'm not sure when we're going to go, but we got to get to a game here for much longer. Try to avoid the July-August heat stuff, at least for the day games. All right, so Anthony gets me, and that'll be it for Gallen. Get there early. They're limiting the giveaways to like 6,000, says Jake. Clay, have you had any trouble with the giveaways? Because Jake lives in the Reno area. He went and got there a few minutes early, and they were out of the Kurtz bobblehead and some of the other giveaways that weekend that he got to travel out. I think it was the day they had the Sacramento script hats too. Oh, I thought I was going to rob it. So back-to-back homers. There goes some of the advantage. 9-5 game. Opponent's trying to rally back. Not at all, but we're always first in line, says Clay. So Clay's there super early for giveaway days.
No, that missed.
KTS, get them, miss, and welcome in. Last year when they did the Sacramento sweatshirt giveaway,
Ball.
we got ours fine, but there was people that were sitting around us on the berm. That was the only night that I sat on the berm, but it was pretty nice out there. They offered to buy one of our jerseys, or the sweatshirts from us because they got there too late and they had ran out. And that was the first time I had heard about anybody not getting the giveaway. But it sounds like it's a little tighter this year. Of course, Fisher being cheap just runs in his blood. This guy is teeing off. I think Gagne is going to come out. Bobby Too Shifty, welcome in, Bobby. Don't really love my lefties that I have, but let's try Weathers and see if he can get us turned around on these hitters and out of the inning. That is a dot. Tristan's got us to 4,000 likes. Let's go, Tristan. Thanks for your support, friend. I know it's a lot of tapping. But if you're not tapping, you're napping. When's the new stadium supposed to be ready? Supposedly 2028 they'll be in Vegas. We'll see. I hope the global economy, tariffs, cost of everything ends up costing Fisher all his money, and that he never gets it
That's
built.
ball. That's inside.
Although it's pretty built out now, but still the price tag is climbing, is what they're
Ball
saying.
four. Take your base.
Up next for San Francisco, shortstop
And then next year we're looking at a possible work stoppage, so that could throw a wrench into the build. Well, Perdomo gets a hit, and I just can't buy an out right now. Maybe we'll get one at the plate. That's what I needed. Just get out of this inning. Wow, 6-9, just like that. Good inning for my opponent. He was stringing together some hits. Great game for PXP for both sides. Yeah, I got a good throw from Tatis. Hey, Jake, thanks for the GOAT gifts. A lot of GOATs coming in here from Jake. 46 GOATs.
Now batting, short Sacramento.
And Soto stepping in. That should be two. Very impatient and not going to help the offense that way. Manchester, welcome back to the chat, friend. Thought that was a cutter. Could have sworn there was some movement there that moved right past me into the glove. Yeah, how's your day treating you there, Manchester? I'm trying to slice it away from the shift, but it's going to hang up, I think. So, we didn't really answer the big inning for my opponent there at the top.
Leading off, first baseman Bryce Harper.
He spun on it, but too far inside for Harper to get any damage.
Up next for San Francisco, third baseman Willie Castro.
Inside, ball.
Castro chased a little bit down.
Ball.
Is it a Justy? I'm not sure how I should pronounce your name. Welcome aboard. Thank you for following us today. Lights are flashing for you.
Ball.
And the stream is out of time as far as the timer is concerned. But I'll tell you what, if we make it to 100 followers before this game concludes, I'll do the pack opening as a little bonus incentive. We're on 63 followers, so we need the 4-year page surge follower-wise.
That's ball four.
That's a
Runner,
good
take
take
your
from
base.
my opponent.
Up next for San Francisco.
Well, it's Gibson, Anthony, and Trout. Let's go to a right-hander. Yeah, follow up. Windsor, thanks for the heart me. I told you guys before, but the heart me puts you on the old TikTok team and helps our revenue split with the platform.
Ball outside.
Yeah, the good sound from Gibson always sounds like it's perfect off his bat. Hey, Boski, thank you for the heart me as well. All right, he'll stay back and pop it into right. And Eddie Murray decided not to tag him. Yeah, Vargas on a 25-game hit streak. I thought it was an on-base streak. I didn't realize it was a hit streak. That is very impressive. Join the fan club for 300 days, says Boski Bo. Boski, thanks for 300 days of being a fan.
Rake.
A couple of fastballs. He's late to the party. Let's try to get him chasing away.
That's a ball.
Matty G Hockey. Welcome in, Matty.
That missed.
That's a good take.
Ball.
We love Donyell Marshall. What's up, Sheepadoodle? Be the Dawn meet and greet at Chuck E. Cheese. Dude, that would be a fun IRL stream. Go play some of the arcade games together.
Strike one.
Absolute paint on the corner from Johan Duran. Sheepadoodle, thank you for the ice cream cones. Mason with the corn mallard. Thank you for following, Mason. $67 ice creams. 6-7, man. We love it. I thought I was absolutely going to blast that thing. Just a little off on the timing in PCI. Yeah, if it's touching, it's a strike. Stick around and watch A. Gonzalez. R6 Demon, thanks for following. Everest, thank you as well. If you just followed, drop your favorite baseball team in the chat. I heard if you told us your favorite baseball team in the chat, they'll win today. A's will lose to the Guardians. The Steven Vogt clause. Demon's a Dodger fan. Nice to find another small market fan around here.
Ball, that's in.
Work found in the kitchen. Well, stall on 9 runs. Not what we want.
Ball.
It's looking just to get a piece of that strike zone box. Yes, Kurtz has drawn a walk in, what is it, like 20 straight games or something? One of the all-time longest streaks in the American League. Is it 17? Yeah, I know he's getting up there. And he got a walk, of course, last night. I think teams are smart to not pitch directly to him if they can help it. Like, all right, try to get him to chase a little bit, and if he doesn't swing at your pitch, oh well. Love the Impossible Whopper, dude. Buddy with the peace sign, thanks for following. But I haven't got one recently, no. I think you told me they updated it or something, right? Yeah, I haven't been back to BK. Your teammate is batting? No way. I don't believe it. The big Amish. All right, so let's see. Santander, Perdomo, and O'Day. But we'll go to Duran. The mayo and the bun. It's the best fast food burger. If it's you, go ahead and concede the game. Otherwise, I won't believe it. All right, go ahead and concede if that's you. But he's paused now.
That missed. That's a ball.
The lock. Thanks for following. How's your day going, friend?
Nope, ball.
All right, so that one flared in the left.
Next up for the Ballers, shortstop Ronaldo Sandoni.
And Castro's got it.
Up next for San Francisco, first baseman.
So here's Harper in a big spot.
Nope, that's in.
If we get to 100 followers before this game concludes, we'll do a big pack opening. So please follow, share, and like if you're in TikTok. Let's see. Fernan, thanks for following. Hopefully I said your name correctly. JS, welcome in. Shifty, thanks for connecting with us.
Strike two.
And we touched a piece of the zone. We'll ring them up.
Leading things off, catcher Jason. Now pitching, Arodys Chapman.
A little late to Androlis' fastball. That is barreled from Veritek. Can't get it more on the PCI than it was. So he'll get 2 on the ball that was off the plate. Let's see, Boski. We are on 73. So we need a big surge. Was hoping to open them today. All right, we need 26 more. Jelly got us to 74. It must be Jelly because Jam don't shake like that. Yeah, he gets a knockdown and Made's out. I like a little bit of a modified shift there.
That's in. Ball.
Yeah, I need the packs, Boski. A little bit longer start timer today, too.
Ball.
And we'll go to our backup center fielder, Mike Trout. And that one's touching the zone for a strike. I think that would have been a strike. It was close. Only need 95K taps. Get to tapping, guys.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And Trout with a good opposite field swing. Ratings like low, or excuse me, the high 600s. Will played one game on Hall of Fame. Won the first 2. Played a Hall of Fame game. Lost 5-4, and then this one I think is an All-Star. Need 13 pitch at bats till the game ends. We do need it. Will Smith, grab your bat. 470. You must just not have time to grind the game, then, Will. I don't mind playing with you guys. It's just getting everybody lined up on a day for co-op. I think 74 followers, Windsor. Make it 75. Ethan's number 75. Need 25 and frame and a half or whatever we got. All right, so he's going to Rogers, and we're going to Schwarber. Got kind of a late break, and we'll get thrown out. I thought we could still off the slow runner.
No, that's
And maybe we would have. If we got him a better break. Mariner Will just got the 92 Tatis. He's been good for me in right field for sure.
ball.
It's just Schwarber tops it, and that'll do. If we'd pulled off that double steal, that would have been another run. But if is the biggest little word in the English language, right? I think the saying.
Leading things off, third baseman, Willie Castro.
Wood.
You have the team affinity Batista. You want to try out Tatis, see if he's any good. If not, you're going to put the Congo back at third. K Mountain, welcome in. Thanks for following, K. We need 24 more followers for this game ends for a big pack opening. We need all the K Mountain clones to follow.
Low. Ball.
And Castro rolls it through. A lot of hits in this one. Trout leadoff homer. The strike zone update's amazing, says Mariner Will. Yeah, I like knowing if it's a strike or not. We'll adjust to it.
Ball.
At least that's my opinion on it. that one's a rocket from Smith. Don't like that. T squares around, gets it in quick, but runners to third.
Next up for the baller,
Here's Anthony, and here's a call to the bullpen.
Heck what?
And you'll get a piece of it.
That's a foul.
Let's see, Aiden, welcome to the stream. How are you, Aiden? Who do you root for as a baseball fan, Aiden? Get him with the fastball in. Detroit. How are things going out in the Motor City? Solar, he roots for the Yankees. Who's your favorite Yankee and Tiger of all time, respectively, fellas? Perfect relay. I don't think it's going to be close. Runners in. Bills, Jays edits. He's a Jays fan. That's pretty nifty. Got Jays in the name, and you root for those guys. How about favorite Blue Jay for you?
Ball.
Hard choice, says Trips.
Nope, that's
And
outside.
Albie's
Ball.
not flinching. And he's going to hit a perfect liner for the out. So we'll take that. Torque for sure. Shane Bieber for Sheepadoodle. On the favorite player circuit. My timer is gone, guys. I must bid you a fair farewell. We came up a little short on the follower goal. We got to 77 followers. We were aiming for 100 for a massive pack opening. Tomorrow I should be on. Should have 105 minutes to start the timer. So bring your friends. Share the stream. Spread the word of DonyellFreak. We'll start out at 7:20. Before stream, I'm going to take batting practice on Legend and hopefully not sneak it up in Hall of Fame. If we hit our follower goal, we'll open all these packs. I got 59 standards, 16 Ballins, 4 headliners, drop pack, championship rewards, spotlight pack, deluxe pack, premieres, all the good stuff. St. Patrick's Day. If you're a Twitch watcher or YouTube watcher, hey, jump on TikTok and send some likes for a minute if you'd be so kind tomorrow. But yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in everywhere. We will find someone good to raid over on Twitch right now. Solar Trips, thanks for following. If you just followed and you're not in the Discord, you can click onto my profile. My link tree is there, and you can join us in the Discord server so you never miss a live stream. I got the same name everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, Threads, whatever. If it's one of the networking sites, I'll definitely follow you guys back. Can we open all the packs right quick? No, we're not going to open them. It's a reason to keep you guys coming back. Got to get our 100 followers next time, Cameron. Twisted Logic, great to see you. We're catching you on the flippity flip. Same name on Twitter. I don't use it a whole lot anymore, but you never know. Sometimes you get some late night Donnie tweets. Joseph, thanks for following, and we'll see you guys soon. We're rating Truckin' Fatman right now. Hope you guys on all the platforms follow Truckin'. I'm dropping his name in chat as we raid out to Truckin'. Let me get him to you guys over on TikTok. He's got the same name everywhere, so we can follow Truckin' on all the socials. So yeah, we'll send one his way today, and I hope you guys will enjoy his stream. If I can make it to my my TikTok live center, that'd be good. Then I can type in there. Keegan Miller, thanks for following as well. Here we go on the raid.